It begins with an ending. September 21st, 1945. A teenage boy named Saita collapses in a train station. As his body fades, his voice tells us the date of his death. But the story doesn't stop there. We go back to when Saita lived with his little sister Setsuko. Their father was away in the Navy. Their mother burned alive in an American bombing raid. Saita saw her body covered in bandages, but chose to hide the truth from Setsuko. From that moment on, he became her protector. At first, the children stayed with their aunt, but her patience quickly turned to cruelty. She reminded them constantly that they were just mouths to feed. She fed her own family generously, while Saita and Setsuko lived on scraps. Eventually, Saita had enough. He took his sister, and together they left to survive alone. They discovered an abandoned shelter near a river. For a short time, it felt like paradise. They played, cooked simple meals, and at night they filled the shelter with glowing fireflies. To Setsuko, it was magic. To Saita, it was hope. But the next morning, all the fireflies were dead. Setsuko buried them, whispering that their mother was buried too. But freedom had a price. Hunger set in. Saita begged, stole, even risked his life running through bombings to gather food. His hands bled, his body starved, but nothing was enough. Setsuko grew weaker, covered in rashes, too tired to play, too sick to smile. A doctor gave Saita a cruel truth. Medicine couldn't help. What she needed was food, and food was nearly impossible to find. When Saita finally returned with rice, he found Setsuko lying weakly on the ground. He gave her sweets, tried to cheer her, promised her dinner. She whispered, "Thank you," and never opened her eyes again. Saita cremated her, placing her ashes in a small candy tin, the same tin that once held her favorite fruit drops. The film ends where it began. Saita, lifeless in a train station, clutching that tin. Around him, other forgotten children lie dying, and above them, fireflies rise into the night sky. Grave of the Fireflies isn't just about two kids. It's about war, about innocence, and how the brightest lives can vanish in an instant like fireflies in the dark.